Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny, episode number 935. Whoa, wowzers! It's another rip roaring day here at Funky Eskimo Studios. Just here chilling. Um, yeah, nah, I feel like I slept well last night. Dang, I got this like long ass hair. I need to cut my hair. I just need to shave it all off. Oh my god, I just need to shave it all off. It's such a mess. I slept well. I feel like I did, right? Pretty sure I did. I feel like I did. Kept, whatever. I was falling asleep, kept falling asleep. And I worked this morning or whatever. Not this morning, but from 10 to 6:30, so it was like a full day. And then I put on wrestling at 7 and fucking crashed out the whole episode of wrestling. And it just sucked because I did that yesterday too. I put on wrestling and just like crashed out like an old man, Be like, oh, I'm gonna watch me my wrestling, and then just like fucking like Lou Pickles or something, and just fucking crashed out while I had the TV on. And I was like, man, like I'm getting fucking lazy. Can't even handle watching, some wrestling um, but without falling asleep. But maybe it's just because it was boring. I don't know. But I did that twice in a row, so there's got to be a problem there, right? But yeah, I was like, and then I got up after wrestling ended, and I'd taken my nap, and I was like, man, I need to record the podcast. I'm like, why do I do it daily? But I do it for y'all. No, I do it. It's fun. It is fun, but uh, yeah, I was just like, fuck. And then right before taking that nap, I made myself a DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza, frozen one, and it was pretty fucking good. It was. We actually had ranch dressing. Man, that fucking, the pizza itself was all right, but the ranch dressing is what elevated it to next level Master Chef competition. No, it was good. It was good. I'm satisfied with that. Are you satisfied with an average life? I can't sing anymore. I used to be able to. I need to lose weight. Once I lose weight, I'm sure I could sing better. But yeah, no, that's pretty much been my day, other than just like here chilling, trying to get through work and shit. I know my family went to go see elephants. I don't know if they went to see like real elephants, but they sent me pictures of themselves with like wicker with like wicker elephants, like big old elephant statues, and I'm like, I guess that's cool. I'm hoping there are real elephants somewhere because that'd be cool. But I don't know. I mean, whatever. It's still a fun thing to do, with the family, right? Going to see wicker elephants, and hopefully they burn. Not the family. I mean the wicker elephants. I love my family. I really do. But yeah, let's check out. We got a little bit of news here. Let's see here. We got Fannie Mae fires over 100 employees for unethical conduct amid fraud allegations. The Federal Housing Finance Agency has been overseeing significant changes at Fannie Mae, emphasizing a zero tolerance policy towards unethical behavior. This move reflects a broader effort to restore integrity and trust in the housing finance sector as the agency aims to ensure compliance and accountability amongst its employees. So they got fired. 100 employees got fired due to unethical conduct, including allegations of facilitating fraud within the organization. Pretty fucking crazy, I think. But that's still funny. I think that's funny that 100 employees were down to fucking fraud. Like that's fucking that's like organized crime at that point. If it's 100 employees that are all doing the same crime, that's organized crime. Like why are you sugarcoating it? I'm not really even sure what Fannie Mae does. I'm guessing it's the Federal Housing Finance Agency, so it's got to be a government thing that helps out the people, right? But if they're doing fraud, that's not helping out the people. That's actually doing a bad thing. So they're fine then. They're just like government employees. That's all government employees do is just fraud all the fucking time. It's like it's second nature to them. But I mean, I guess it's something we're used to. It's like, oh, a government employee did fraud. Oh, okay. Well, water's wet, and rain is fucking wet too, and water is rain. Everything's just wet. No, I don't know. I'm sweaty right now. I got the lamp on me. Ugh, this, this lamp's hot, kind of, or I'm sweaty in here. I need the AC on, but then I'm cold too. I don't know. I'm just gonna be an old man complaining today. Um, Next year on the news, measles cases in Texas surpassed 500 with 24 new infections confirmed over the last 5 days. Um, The Texas Department of State Health Services indicates that a significant portion of cases involves children and teens, raising public health concerns. As the outbreak continues, neighboring states like Nevada are preparing for potential cases, highlighting the broader implications of this health crisis. I think I talked about measles once here, and there seems to be 500 cases here. I don't know what this is. Is it that they're not vaccinating their children? Like I get it if you don't want to do some of the vaccines, right? But there's like some of the vaccines that are like no brainers. You know what I mean? And there's some too. Like as a kid, you don't have a choice. Like at the hospital, you like have to get them if you're like being born there or whatever. I imagine. I mean, I imagine you can, as an adult, if you're an adult to that child, you can tell them no, don't do it. I'm an idiot. But um, typically, as a child, you have to like you have no choice. You're a fucking 1 year old or a 2 year old or a 3 year old. You're getting those shots. You have no consent to that shit. But I don't know. I've never had measles. I've had chickenpox. Measles sound pretty much like the upgraded version of chickenpox, and it doesn't sound bueno, as the Mexicans would say. But it's weird how they're like ready for infections when it's just like, okay, but what if you have like an immunity to it or the vaccine as a kid? Like you'll be fine, right? I'm guessing. I don't know. Like, or can you just cough in someone's face as a kid? Because that's what kids do. Kids are disgusting. They'll just like cough directly in someone's face, and you'll just get measles. You know what I mean? Like, what are the parameters of that? That's pretty much what kids do. They're just messy little munchkins. So I mean, I don't know. All I know is measles are bad. Don't get sick. I try not to get sick, but whatever. Which reminds me, I have a doctor's appointment in the morning at 8:35, and I'm like, fuck, because I set my alarm for what 8:50, and I got to get up at like 8:25 now, and I like fuck. So there's a whole nother reason to go to sleep early and get up early, and I'm just like, oh fuck, man. Why can't it just be the weekend so I can sleep in for a day? Sleep until I swear every day I wake up early and I'm like, just let me sleep. Can I sleep until 2 in the afternoon? Like that's my dream is to have a job where I can sleep until 2 in the afternoon, get up and work like 4 hours or 2 hours, and then that's it. Like come back to life, back to reality. Back to reality. Uh, 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 Back to I don't know, whatever. Next year on the news, scientists produce painstaking wiring diagram of a mouse's brain. And neuroscientists have produced the largest wiring diagram and functional map of a mammalian brain to date using tissue from a part of a mouse's cerebral cortex involved in vision, an achievement that could offer insight into how the human brain works. So they reconstructed the brain, I guess, and the neurons and all that. I don't know. Why is it always with mice, dude? I swear, like we is it just because of the abundance, or like there's no like there's a middle ground where it's like mice will let you fuck with them, but rabbits no. Like rabbits are too cute, but mice are like the right balance of cute and creepy to where we'll let you fuck with them. But this is where science goes. Like, there could be cures, like a cure for cancer, a cure for diabetes, a cure for measles. And it's just like, nope, we're gonna keep fucking with mice. Because it's just fun. Scientists love fucking with mice. They love, I don't know, they're like, oh, you killed 2/3 of us in the plague, or 1/3 of us in the plague. We're gonna fucking hold that against you for the rest of your lives. So we're just gonna fuck with your genealogy and shit, and we're just gonna try to study the fuck out of you, study the fuck out of a mouse until they know everything about a mouse. And then they'll find something new, you know. I don't know what, but it's bound to happen. But I don't know. I that's the way I feel with these things. Is always like science could do better with our money or our research, with cures, instead of like, oh, we figured out how the brain kind of works. This will help us figure out eventually how the brain works. And it's just like, well, I mean, there are other things to do, but I guess you're reaching either really high or really low. You're not reaching for that middle ground of cures for diseases. But whatever. What do I know? I'm just a man still learning how to fall. Lastly, here on the news, Trump announces 90-day pause on hefty tariffs, though 10% levies will remain. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. President Donald Trump said Wednesday he authorized a 90-day pause on sweeping tariffs he recently announced against global trading partners, sending the stock market surging after it tumbled for several days. Tumble if you want to, tumble all around the world. I guess this is good. I'm hoping it helps my Nintendo Switch not cost, $900 or whatever. That's what I'm hoping for, is that these now it's going to be like, I just saw a thing, an advertisement for a chair that I'm like, do I want it? Uh, Hopefully this lets me pre-order my Switch so I can have it and buy games for it that are $90, and hopefully, just get the Switch too. That's what I'm hoping for, because straight up, the tariffs are really affecting like the Switch 2 pre-orders, and about how much they're gonna be or whatever. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, this is the first time the government has ever really affected the way like I shop, Like, of course, with eggs and stuff like that, I've always been like, but I'll deal with it. But it's just like, what the fuck? I want to pre-order the Switch, and you're telling me I can't because of these tariffs? Like, what the fuck? That's tariff bull. Tariff bull. But whatever. That's that's terrible. That's terrible, and that's not funny, or that's all funny. I don't know. Fucking, we deal with it, right? That's what we do here, and I'm sweating. That's all funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. We show with my friend Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. We're talking about wrestling. Check it out anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Kayfabe. Just show with the wonderful Miss Alex on Stereo. We talk about a movie we watch, and then we play a game. She's great. I'm all right. I'm still sweaty. I'm a sweaty man. I'm a sweaty man. Check it out anywhere podcasts are available. You can see all these see all these versions of podcasts, all these podcasts that I just mentioned. See them as video versions on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Got video versions of everything there, and other random stuff too. You should check it out. The YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications, all that stuff. Check out the patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola if you want to support the podcast even more. Thank you to all my Patreon members. They're helping out. The donation links there to your right if you want to help give the prescription pill fund. I want to thank everyone for liking, subscribing, rating, reviewing, sharing, and commenting, and all of the stuff, listening. Really appreciate it. Again, thank you to my Patreon members. Thank you to everyone else. Everyone, take care. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye.